In recent years, the zodiac chart has seen a rise in popularity. It's not uncommon to find bloggers putting their zodiac symbol on their about page, right up there beside their name and age. There's been a rise in tattoos and home decor featuring the zodiac symbols, and a higher interest in what exactly those symbols mean. Today, we're giving you a crash course on the zodiac sign known as Taurus. We have 10 interesting facts about these folks born between April and May 21st that aren't half as commonplace as they should be. Maybe this will help explain some of your own quirks, or maybe it'll help you realize why your friend or significant other acts a certain way. Or it might just be a fun way for you to expand your knowledge on the zodiac. Either way, here are 10 unknown things about this Horn zodiac. Before we get started though, make sure to subscribe to our channel, hit the bell icon and like this video. Let's get it on. Number 10. They love nature. Taurus are born with a high affinity for nature. If you're a Taurus, you might often find yourself overwhelmed by the prospect of staying in the crowded, cluttered city for too long. A trip to get reacquainted with nature might just ease your anxiety. If you find yourself lost in the crowd or unable to stand one more dingy trip to the subway, but going out to nature isn't something that's readily available, consider listening to a track of nature sounds or starting a windowsill garden. Number 9. They're picky eaters. Many born under the Taurus sign also find themselves as picky eaters. This often leads them into becoming good cooks. If you've ever wondered why certain tastes or textures turn you off, this just might be why. It could also mean you're lucky enough to know the difference between onions and shallots. Number 8. They're ruled by Venus. Taurus is ruled by Venus, which makes those born in this sign fond of the fancier things in life. This could be a heavy interest in diamonds and jewelry, but it could also just mean you're more interested in going on a shopping spree to try and cheer yourself up. Best to keep an eye on your credit card when you're feeling blue, lest you blow straight through the bill money. On the upside, this means you can almost always cheer up your Taurus friend by getting them a small gift. Number 7. They can be stubborn. Stubbornness is one of the defining traits of a Taurus. Those born under this sign tend to be incredibly independent and constantly seeking to reaffirm their sense of self. Sometimes this can come off as a neediness or as having a big head, a constant want to be around other people and to prove your worth to them. Number 6. They're incredibly loyal. In both romantic and platonic relationships, you'll often find that a Taurus is one of the most loyal souls you can find. While sometimes hard to get close to due to their highly independent nature, once you've made a friend with a Taurus, you're friends for life. There's very little that can be done to truly sever the bonds made with a Taurus. Number 5. They need structure. Structure is something that a Taurus craves. Sometimes this presents itself as a need for strict routine and schedules. Other times it's an intense dislike for clutter and a constant need for organization. Spur-of-the-moment changes can often be the complete undoing for a Taurus. Try to keep this in mind when making plans with one. Number 4. They're careful with money. Another strange perk to being born under Venus, and perhaps tying into a Taurus's natural affinity for planning and order, you'll find that many Taurus are incredibly savvy when it comes to money. Even if it's just a few dollars tucked away in a shoe or a heavy coin jar, you'll find that a Taurus almost always has something tucked away for a rainy day. This also might lead to a Taurus being particularly lucky when it comes to money-making activities, like scratch-offs. Number 3. They're drawn to art. Venus doesn't just rule over love, but also creativity. Many Taurus find themselves drawn to art, either simply having a keen appreciation of it and an interest in art history, or through being an artist of some sort themselves. Pictures, the written word, music, anything that allows a Taurus to create is considered a good thing. Number 2. They struggle with jealousy. Perhaps falling into their less appreciated traits is the fact that many Taurus struggle with feelings of jealousy. They have a hard time sharing and a hard time not being hurt when someone else is picked before them. Many times this can be present in the form of feelings of inadequacy and a need to seek positive reinforcement from close friends, family, or lovers. Number 1. They're realists. People tend to confuse their pragmatism with pessimism. Many Taurus are realists. They don't look at a glass and see it half full. They recognize that there's still half a glass of coffee there, but they also come to the conclusion that, hey, we're almost out of coffee. Paired with their outspoken nature and a keen interest in sharing their thoughts, this can sometimes come across as a down or dark outlook on life. And that's it for Tauruses. The biggest thing to keep in mind when learning about the zodiac is that these are not hard-set applications. There are 3 phases of the zodiac: moon, sun, and ascending. And which Taurus traits you end up with depends on what rests in all 3 of those sections. It's always best to continue to look into the zodiac and learn more about it, but the above list can still give you a strong idea of what you might be able to expect from a Taurus. Are you a Taurus, or do you know one? How close do you think we got to describe them? Let us know in the comments below. Oh, and do you know something else that's written in the stars? More amazing content. Be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on the notifications to get more videos like this one. Until next time.